Good morning, Tigers. I'm Layla Silver.
And I'm Lyndon Livingston. Welcome to a special election edition of the Almost Live TNN broadcast for Thursday, April 12th. Second period teachers, please be aware that today's show is longer than normal due to the Executive Council speeches and elections. We apologize for any inconvenience. Now, here's the news you need to know.
Our top story. Voting opens today for next year's ASB Executive Council. Go to SLOHS.votingforschools.com to vote. Each student can vote for 4 candidates. Choose people who will represent you well next year and will serve as strong leaders on campus. Seniors cannot vote. Voting will close at 4 p.m. Friday, April 13th. Now here are your candidates for the Executive Council.
Hi, my name is Taylor Young, and I'd be honored to represent you as a member of the Executive Council. Being at SLO High the last 3 years has opened my eyes to the amazing campus that we are all a part of. And after being involved in ASB, I have seen firsthand the changes that we can make to help improve our school. I know that being a part of the Executive Council is an opportunity to make those improvements. I've been involved in numerous events, planning them and organizing them, such as prom, Spirit Days, halftime shows, and other activities that happen on campus on a day-to-day basis. I believe that the most important thing is to enjoy every moment while also moving in a direction of improvement. I want to leave a positive impact on this school. It is my goal to make sure that every single student feels welcomed on campus, no matter what group or organization they're involved in. It is my goal to make sure that every single one of these students are highlighted for their diverse talents. So next year I will strive to make sure that each group feels welcomed and included on campus, along with having the ability to thrive. It is so vital to make sure that every single one of these students feels welcomed, along with making sure that they feel like they have a part and that their presence is essential. I believe that I can make a difference and make sure that every single one of these students feels this way by reaching out to them. I will be here next year to listen with open ears to any comments, concerns, and questions that you might have, and be there to carry them out. Next year, I want to focus on promoting mental health and well-being, and spreading joy to the students on this campus, along with promoting Spirit Days and putting on new and innovative events so that every single student feels included. I promise to give it my all next year, and just as I have been doing for the last 3 years. I will strive to make this environment inclusive and a place where everyone has the ability to be themselves. Thank you so much. Please vote Taylor Young for Executive Council.
Good morning, Tigers. My name is Prachi Shinga, and I'm running to represent you as a member of the SLO High School Executive Council. Ever since my freshman year, I knew that I wanted to help make this campus the best it could be. By watching the past leaders on this campus sculpt our school environment into an enjoyable space, I have been inspired to run for Executive Council and to continue to keep this campus soaring. I will advocate for students' rights, introduce new event ideas, as well as design bigger and better spiritwear. I also plan to increase school spirit, make school more inclusive, and make it a goal to represent the students as we are all in this together. For my past 2 years in ASB, I have been a class officer my sophomore year, and I'm currently one of the commissioners of activities. By holding these positions, I have had the opportunity to experience how the previous ASB classes have been, enabling me to follow off of examples and improve from the years before. From my previous years in leadership, I have acquired traits and skills such as communication, teamwork, and the mentality to box to the top that will efficiently help me lead this campus. Along with this, I understand the pressure of this position and will not take this responsibility lightly. Tigers, it would be an honor to serve as one of your Executive Council members, so please keep me in your mind as you're casting your votes today, and let's make next year the start of something new.
Far away from here, there's a little forest. Once the little forest went through a harsh and cruel drought, and the grass turned yellow and the air turned hot. In the middle of the night, an angry wind rushed through the forest, and a fire started. The fire consumed everything and left nothing but ash. A day later, sprouts appeared in the ash. A year later, the forest had replenished itself, greener and more lush than ever before. Birds chirped in the trees, and critters scurried through the undergrowth. The fire had changed the forest for the better. Change, like fire, is scary. But we focus too much on what we will lose, and we forget what we will gain. And we will gain nothing by sitting around thinking about it. I want to be an executive council member because I want to stand up and get things done. I think there are some things at SLO High that we can change for the better, so let's change them. My name is Ian Mackay, and I hope you'll help me make a change in our school, our community, and our world.
Good morning, Tigers. You might recognize me on the soccer field, running for the ball. But right now, I am running for a spot on next year's Executive Council. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Olivia Ortiz, and I'm looking to build on what our school has accomplished and continue to make positive changes to develop my two main focuses, spirit and inclusivity. In my 3 years of high school, I have been one to participate in school spirit and try to encourage others as well. I have noticed that only about half the school participates in spirit, and my goal is to increase this number. Whether it be putting on more spirit activities or just setting an example of how school spirit could be, I am ready to take on this task. I'm hoping to help everyone at SLO High enjoy their high school experience, wanting to come to school because they know a smile will be put on their face at some point in the day. The second thing I would like to focus on is inclusivity and recognition of all types of people and all types of activities that represent our school. One way to accomplish this is to appoint more commissioner positions dedicated to recognition, ensuring that there is a lot more acknowledgement of the many diverse talents our students present. I want to be part of the Executive Council so I can represent you and work as hard as I can to make the school environment a better place. When you go online to vote, remember, vote Olivia Ortiz for Executive Council. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Grayson, and I want to be a part of next year's Executive Council. I came to SLO High differently than most of you. I transferred in as a sophomore and now come to love where I live and attend school. Through changing schools, I've learned how important it is to have a strong community so that each student can feel a sense of belonging. If I were elected to Executive Council, I would work hard to make sure that each student felt connected and engaged in our community. The opportunities I have had being involved in ASB and other groups this past year has enhanced my experience and shown me ways to improve our campus community for the better. One important aspect of leadership is being able to build strong relationships. This past year, I served as Commissioner of Community Relations, and during which I planned and executed events that involved our high school and the city. I planned the homecoming parade, the canned food drive, and the blood drive. I was also asked to serve as the student representative on the Common Ground Advisory Task Force. This has given me the rare opportunity to voice what students want and need to key leaders in our community. One thing I have learned from these discussions is that we need to increase awareness and education surrounding the topic of free speech on high school campuses. If I were elected to next year's Executive Council, I would work hard to increase communication between administrators and students on this topic that affects us all. The truth is, you may not know me and you may not care what I did this past year, but you should know that I promise to give 100% to make SLO High the best it can possibly be for all of you next year. Thank you, and vote for Grayson.
Hello, my name is Thomas Prater, and I want to serve you as a member of next year's Executive Council. I must say that I'm not running for Executive Council out of personal prestige or because it might look good on a college application. That is not who I am. I truly love this school, and I love all the people in it. And that is exactly what ASB is. Not just a class of the most popular students. No, ASB is all of you, all of us. I can't exaggerate enough how much I truly care about SLO High, that I want to give back to the school that has given so much to me, raised me, built me into who I am today. As the club commissioner this year, I saw the inner workings of our school, how it works and functions, and many things I believe can make this campus better than it is today. I'm not saying that I will come in and fix all our problems, no. I believe that we should all have the ability to immerse ourselves in a diverse community of kind people, to make friends and feel a part of something bigger, to feel included, to get involved. This is what I hope to accomplish. As cheesy as it may sound, I believe my purpose in life is to help others to the best of my ability. That is just who I am, someone who genuinely wants what is best for others. I love my school through and through, and I'm beyond willing to go the extra mile to ensure that the values and needs of all of you listening right now can be heard with equal footing and firm eloquence. I will make no empty promises. What you see is what you get. If you want someone who will listen to your ideas, support you, and work hard to ensure your voice is heard, then I am your man. Don't be a hater. Vote for Prater.
Exercise your right to vote today. And now for
a dramatic part 2 of Baile de Primavera video. There's an insane amount of things happening on campus today. There's a mandatory meeting for all current NHS National Honor Society junior and seniors at lunch in the theater.
Tryouts for next year's improv troupe will also be held in theater during lunch. If you love comedy and performing, make sure to try out. With 8 seniors leaving, the troupe has tons of open spots. And we know you guys don't want it going anywhere, so make sure to keep it alive.
Seniors, if you are interested in participating in the Senior Showcase, please sign up for an audition date in Mr. Stewart's room at room 120 by the end of the week, Friday, April 20th. Seniors also need to make sure to come by the quad at break to sign up for the 50-day dinner in order to attend. You must sign up today, by today.
Star Wars Movie Night is this Friday in the theater. It will be a double feature showing Star Wars A New Hope and Star Wars The Last Jedi. There will be a costume contest with prizes for first, second, and third place. All this for just $2. May the Force be with you. And now to Tim with the upcoming sports.
Hey Tigers, just a quick sports update today due to the Executive Council speeches. First, our softball play of the day from Tuesday, Zhao Jin pitched a no-hitter in Tuesday's 3-1 win over Mission. Here we have Frankie Phelan stealing second, then taking third after a bad catch at second. To finish it off, she steals home for the second run of the game. And baseball fans, it's the annual Home Run Derby contest today at lunch. We'll have wiffle balls and bats. You get 3 pitches, and if you hit a home run, you win a full-size Baby Ruth candy bar. Boys golf is headed to Slow Country Club today at 2 to face off against Rigetti. Track and field has a meet with Atascadero at 3 p.m. Boys varsity tennis is at home today against PV at 3:30, and boys volleyball is in Paso at 4:30. Let's have a victorious day, Tigers. Now to Lyndon and Layla with the lunchtime announcements.
For lunch today, we have Southwestern chicken wrap, chicken tender baskets, and a bean and cheese burrito.
Our special for today is chicken cheesesteak with fries, and we have our pizza.
Woot! Make sure to vote for any of the candidates you like, Tigers.
We shall see you in the future.
Woo!
Bye!